Hello there. Welcome to Tuck and Cash. Welcome everyone to another exciting knockout match for the Striolated Mannequin Mayhem Cup. And I have my co-host Motherlove with me today. How are you doing, Motherlove?
Hello, pleasure to be here. I'm doing fine, excited for the game.
Yeah,
Feel it's gonna be a good one.
Oh, this is gonna be so great. I mean, this is the quarterfinal, so to speak, and it's gonna be best of 3. And this game we are featuring Flan versus PP Man. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this game here. So without further ado, I think we're gonna get this started.
Dan has definitely grown in popularity since he started his own channel.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, does he have a fan base in the comments yet?
We'll find out. Well, comment if you're a fan of winging it. Alright, let's look at here. We have Flan starting. Wow. Just first look,
Yeah,
pretty nice starting
pretty
hand.
excellent start.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
Ooh, look at that tray. Tier A chirping sparrow there.
Yeah, he already has a 3 swallow for the first end of round, and he has a crow and a water bird, so he's pretty much sorted.
Yeah. It's ooh.
He's keeping a wood bird.
It's interesting because yeah. It's interesting that you're calling it out too, because my instinct is also like, wow, if you have fish crow, just ignore the maybe they're thinking about first end of round go here. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it is a cavity nest, it is also a bird in the wood for the second end of round goal.
Yeah.
So, I understand the decision. I don't think he's necessarily going to use it unless he just uses it to get set up a bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
And then just starts laying it down on the grassland.
Yeah. But if they keep the fish crow and the tree swallow, they can kind of just pick up one food and have 2 birds set up in 3 turns. That's not bad.
Whereas if they keep the woodpecker and then get 2 food twice, so it's not bad either.
Do you think
I wonder if they're gonna snipe the sparrow.
I think knowing Flan, they probably will. Okay. Let's look at PP Man here. Very good start as well, Mallard, hummingbird, solid.
Yeah, very similar actually.
Yeah. You got good wetland.
A dwarving bird and a potential grassland bird.
Yep. Definitely the hummingbird. I mean,
PP Man does have. He does have the bronze cowbird, which we know that Flan has a crow, but I think I would keep it either way. It's a good bird.
Yeah, but looking at this 2 matchup though, I would think that the hummingbird is going to help Flan a lot. It's just such a nice supplement to that fish crow. But if they are getting free food, then that woodland bird, that forest bird, just looks silly then.
Yeah, I don't know, because I understand why they're not keeping the bronze cowbird. It's because they probably see the chipping sparrow and think Flan's gonna take the chipping sparrow, they're not gonna lay eggs too much. And also they need to keep a cavity nest for the first end of round goal, hence the titmouse.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they're trying to go this route instead of keeping the cowbird.
Yeah, I think that makes sense too. Sometimes you can get too greedy and play the cowbird too early and really, spend all your food. So, all right.
He does have terrible bonus cards, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Was that just a tease or? Wait, why is this?
Is he gonna play it?
This was a tease for the commentator. Wait, I'm so confused. I think they're struggling. with their computer or something. What's going on? Okay, here we go. I think they wanted
switch
to.
to habitat view. Switch to habitat view.
that was a little bit funny there. And yeah, I still don't like the fact that Flan kept that woodpecker. No, the sapsucker. I think it was kind of unnecessary, to be honest.
I don't know. It does secure the first end of round goal. It's kind of easier to say for us since we know that PP Man only has 2 cavity nests. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna pivot. Someone said that in the chat. Start with the sapsucker and the sparrow in the woods, then pivot to grassland eventually.
Yeah, like later. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
But after seeing the hummingbird,
not a bad
though,
play.
like after seeing the hummingbird, I'll just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go full in grassland. That's my feeling.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
Especially because the chipping sparrow can still go into grassland, and it's pretty good into grassland. Tree swallow has 4x spaces on it, so
Yeah, actually, that is true. Like, yeah, with the hummingbird down, like I would have gone like fish crow and chipping sparrow in the grassland would have been so nice. But seems like PP Man is not gonna activate that hummingbird that much because they are playing the titmouse here. So
that does mean PP Man has a much slower start than Flan currently has.
yeah, hopefully they'll make it up with that mallard here. Hopefully, because that would be a stronger card gain than Flan's wetland.
Yeah. Well, they both cycle as many cards. It's just that Flan doesn't end up with as many cards as in his hand.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the mallard is really an advantage over the tree swallow, because the tree swallow does mean you can take cards more often just because you are making points when taking cards.
That is true. That's true. Well, by the way, we have a live bingo going on. So, what do we have here? I know you can't see this, motherlove, but we have commentator in chat, and we also have. Ooh, look at this. I think that's kind of something I say a lot on stream.
This one was gonna happen either way.
Yeah. All right. No. Oh, they got the cherry. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look at this. Another free food. Oh, again, I have a feeling if they start with like fish crow, it would have been much faster.
I mean, it's pretty fast either way. Like, I don't think they're on a bad course. I don't think any of the decisions were necessarily a mistake for now, especially because they already have the end of round goal advantage.
Yeah, that is true. That 3 points is gonna be, it's gonna make it up for it.
It's PP Man's game to catch up here.
It's interesting.
For now, Flan is
Yeah.
in the lead.
I don't know. Would you lay eggs or would you pick up food to get egg from chirping sparrow here?
I would probably
Yeah, because you need the end of
take
round
food.
goal. Yeah.
I mean, he gets free food, so he can play the fish crow either way. Take food once, play the fish crow, take eggs.
Mm. Yeah, I guess having birds downs like is gonna help. Like the chat say for second end of round goal too.
Yeah, we did have a whole discussion about that, and I was just thinking about that fish crow on its own, and that's what you said actually. Fish crow on its own maybe not enough. Fish crow when your opponent has a hummingbird definitely enough.
I know. Chef's kiss.
You have to go for it. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, now we have something. With the hummingbird even. But again, the hummingbird is gonna help Flan just as much, so
yeah. I mean, still not a bad draw at all. I'm trying to think. What does that mean for Flan exactly? Because
yeah.
now Flan is stuck behind with the mediocre drawing engine, whereas
Yeah.
the skill is gonna come down straight away in round 2.
Yeah. But I think the thing about PP Man is that while their mallet, the 0 point mallet probably won't get much use now, so and then they also lay eggs quite a bit in early games, so they might run into like eggs problem. Yeah, I guess mallet has quite a few. So yeah, maybe they're fine.
The good thing is that at least now they're gonna get enough cards to be able to throw cards away if they want to take food and get more food at once.
Yeah, that's true.
Malad is good for 2 end of round. Yeah, Malad is good for the 3rd and 4th end of round goal.
Yeah. I think the Titmouse is caching, right? It's not tugging.
It's caching, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see a Roadrunner play. I haven't seen a Roadrunner on the board in ages.
Hey, Roadrunner is fine late game.
Yes. 75% chance to
75%
get a kill the Roadrunner.
For specific people.
Curious to know if those odds also apply to Flan.
Yeah. Well, is it time for conspiracy?
Oh, I believe in every Wingspan conspiracy.
I know. I mean, you gotta look at the evidence here. Like, we have seen time after time the Roadrunner just outperform all the other predators. So it's hard to overlook that. All right. So yeah. It's always such a such a hard match when first game, like you have to play against the killdeer, like, because like when you play best of 3, it's also kind of like a marathon, like you have to keep your spirit high, and it's hard when you lose your first game to the killdeer. Not to say that Flan is losing here.
Yeah. It was a good double mouse pick for PP Man. They're gonna be able to play the Golden Eagle in about 3 turns. If they play Kildy, take X, play Golden Eagle, and they're probably gonna have 4 birds in the grassland sooner rather than later. So
yeah,
they're quite well set up for now.
Yeah, that
conspiracy isn't on the bingo apparently.
Wow.
You have Tayway and Motherlove commentating. You didn't put conspiracy on the bingo.
Yeah, I feel like Elsie kind of dropped the ball here. All right, and the first. Oh, look at that. Who's pick? Oh, but it's awkward now because PP Man has to put down the killdeer first. I think
Which bird are you looking at here?
King Rail. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with house rule, right? Like someone talk about like with house rule, actually, it's quite balanced going first or second, because going second, you get to see second tray, which is quite important. So.
It's not the most impressive second tray here, but the King Whale is definitely gonna help PP Man more just for the X spaces, I would say.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, if Flan want to, they can go with the Quill in the forest, but I don't think that's necessary.
You can also go for the Quail in the grassland.
Yeah. It's interesting. This Quill, it's a bit expensive, but with their forest, maybe they can get enough food. But if you pick both Quill and King Rail, that's 6 food. That's a lot of food. And they also have the Roadrunner.
Yeah. I mean, they might stay in the forest a couple turns longer just to get the engine going a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well, here's another conspiracy time. I don't know. I mean, just looking at like Flan like past games, he seems to kind of have some attraction to like bird that, you know, take 3 foods or something. I like just look at the way like he kept the Roadrunner, and then I remember
maybe
there was one game he kept the whooping crane from.
Oh yeah, the classic.
The round one.
Yeah, Flan did win the first end of round goal, yeah.
But the tray is really not great right now. And when you have, you know, terrible tray, definitely the killdeer is gonna be so much stronger.
Flan just picked up the American Coot. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
So that gives him a pretty decently strong grassland to cycle 4 cards. And like I said earlier, it's not wasted turns because he's making 2 points every time, so he can afford to do a few more activations than normal.
Yeah, I think they have to build a good wetland engine here to cycle through card and find the card that they need. Why is PP Man looking at the Sandpiper here?
I'm not entirely sure.
It's a strange pickup. They certainly don't need the Sandpiper. Maybe they're trying to deny it. I don't think it's even that good for. Ooh, they're going for it with no hesitation. Interesting.
Yeah, someone pointed out the Quay is actually a little bit better this game for Flan just because it also qualifies for Backyard Burler. They do both have a horrible bonus card this game. I didn't pay too much attention at the beginning at what the choice was.
Yeah, it was Backyard Birder, so. Yeah, okay. I guess I have another question for the Coot. When is it too late to play the Coot? I always have that question when I play. I feel like that 3 points, and once you're into like, you know, round 2, like end of round 2, you were just thinking like, oh, I probably won't activate wetland that many times. Like, is that even worth it to play a tuck and draw that costs 2 food and 3 points? I don't know. What do you think about the Coot? Like, when is the cutoff to not play it?
I don't know. I think it's definitely worth playing now just because he's gonna have to take birds. He doesn't have any other way of cycling cards.
Mm-hmm. But I guess like in general, what are your thoughts? Like, you know, say like, would you play it in round 3?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Unless I already have 4 talking birds in the water.
Yeah. I think.
But probably not. But the thing is, what I would probably be looking into here is playing the Coot, taking a bunch of cards and maybe getting like a tuck and egg in the grassland, so I can throw away all the extra cards, or tuck and draw.
Yeah, I think the Bluebird looks pretty good for Flan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Yeah.
I think the Bluebird would be nice. The Bluebird.
He does have to pay. Flan does have to pay attention to the end of round goal, hey, because he's not going for a grassland engine, and
look
I don't
at
think
this.
PP Man's gonna get.
It's kind of premature here. Do they really need to get that down now? I don't know. So 5 turns. I was thinking like, play the Coot, get the Bluebird, play double, and then lay eggs. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that would work. The Bluebird is pretty good. He doesn't do any of the end of round calls.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna play the Quail and the what's it called? The Crow and just one Philly's Forest.
And start with their grassland engine.
Very
Ooh,
good pick.
yeah, that's swift. It's gonna last them a while here. I mean, if I were PP man, I would pick up the bluebird as well, right? Because they need the egg space.
Yeah. Actually, from that point on, yeah, probably.
Especially
It won't be a bad play at all.
with their swift. If they can play double with the swift in their grassland, then they're set. You know.
I think they might be looking into playing the wet-tailed hawk though, because that would be just another another bird that scores points, and that would be a really powerful grassland afterwards.
Yeah. So you're thinking they're going for hawk and swift, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. But again, this is only like round 2. They gotta be worried about that egg space. So I think long term.
I don't know, because they have been picking up those cheap, high-value birds. They have 2 birds that are 5 points for 1 food,
Okay.
and it's not a lot of egg spaces, but it's still giving him another 2 egg spaces every time, getting rid of 1 egg.
Oh, look at this. Okay. All right. I think Flan is going all grassland now, right? They're probably gonna play the crow next.
Possibly. Is it worth wasting that space on a double bird? It's not a waste of space playing the Eastern Bluebird just because it gives you that many more egg spaces.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree, it's not ideal. You do use a space that could be used with a power, which is why I'm thinking they're gonna play the hawk.
Yeah. Or like you say, maybe they'll tuck the hawk and just play the 2 5 points bird.
It's possible as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Flan got a pivot to grassland now.
Oh, he said the word. He said
It's pivot on the
bingo.
bingo. I don't know. Wait, what happened? Okay, they activate grassland. Also, why is one of the bingo spot deep red here? I don't understand.
What? Deep red. Oh, look at it's probably because you keep saying it.
I didn't know there's a second tier of bingo here. Yeah, I think they're going for that, gain 1 food, play 1 bird, and then keep activating their grassland kind of strategy here.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, but again, I'm just a little bit worried about late game egg spots. Especially the 2 wetland bird that they have don't have a lot of spots. So
I mean, they have 2 birds to play. They should probably take the hooded merganser. I think that's a pretty good pick as well.
what?
The hooded merganser, just because it's 4 egg spaces.
I
You know, I
don't
think-
know. Spending 2 food on that mergangster? It's the same as spending 2 food on 2 birds and you get 10 points.
You take what you can get.
Yeah. Also, I think the bird feeder is not working for them now, so
They going for catbird maybe? I don't know.
ooh,
Catbird, I
what?
would probably.
Go for the, I don't know, I guess the could here. I guess it's getting ready for the next card draw because Flan is going first.
Yeah. Catbird
And-
is 3 egg spaces, Ellie.
Yeah, I guess this worked out because they're kind of expecting to get free food from the hummingbird, so or not. Look at this.
No, the mockingbird is 4 egg spaces. The catbird is 3 egg spaces. So I'm just answering chat.
Okay. For a moment, I have no idea what you were talking about, but
Yeah.
okay.
I agree that the catbird is a good bird in its engine, but it's a really expensive bird.
It is, especially with like their food sources. Yeah. I guess if they play the catbird, they can also double activate the hummingbird, or they double activate the swift. So it gives them some flexibility. Or double activate the golden eagle. Yeah, actually, it gives them a lot of like option to make points at the end game. So, ooh, look at this.
Nice. He finally got a tuck and draw,
Yep.
and he took the bluebird. Yeah, he took the bluebird.
Yeah, that tuck and draw is nice. So then they have
I
comparable
think Flan is
engine.
probably not gonna play the crow at all.
I think you should still play the crow. I mean,
I would probably still play it, but it doesn't look like he's doing it.
6 points, and for late game, just such flexibility. Ooh, they're going greedy here. Probably going with the big points play here.
Nah, it's not greedy. It's a good bird.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good play.
Oh, full tuck.
Round 3 full tug, is that workable? They're definitely giving a second thought here. I don't think so. Let's not be silly. Especially with what they already set up in the grassland, you know? That's like six food investment in that grassland.
He is hesitating. He is thinking
I know.
about it.
While he's hesitating, we should give a shout out to Winging It. They just recently posted a full tuck video on their channel and got 137 points or something, which was really impressive. So check it out if you're interested.
Yeah. They also did the 5 birds in one go play.
Oh
which
yeah,
you seldom see. It's
yeah. It was
always
just
hype.
all around a good play.
That we all good. I agree.
Hey, Elsie, stop it. My bingo is like turning blue now. It's like dying.
Alright, so we'll be there in 10 minutes after Flan has made his decisions. Whether he's gonna go full tuck or not.
I don't think so. Like, yeah, go with the...
Let's have a quick break. That's good. That's very good for PP, man.
You think like
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
No, it's very good.
Okay. Yeah,
He's making not enough food right now. He's just making one food a go.
yeah.
He's been clutching with some cheap birds, but now he's gonna
Yeah.
just open up how many birds he can play.
But now that means he has to give up the catbird. So
Yeah, but who cares about the cat?
I mean, I agree that the crow is very tempting here. So I think look like Flan probably has to go to the bird feeder.
Mhm.
But the bird feeder is
yeah.
not great for them right now. They need grub,
It's
they
not
need fish.
bad.
Yeah.
They only need to play the crow in theory, and I mean they can take the berry and then another food to do the omnivore for the crow, and then get a free worm with the Zapzaka, and then they can play the bluebird and the crow in one turn.
Yeah. I think with bluebird and crow, and then what about the swallow though? It's gonna take a few turns to play it, and then at the time you wonder like, okay, is it worth it?
Yeah, I think this. Do you prioritize the swallow over the crow? I mean, over the. Yeah, so you're gonna have to take food twice if you want to play all 3 of them.
The awkward thing for Flan is like they have so many birds that takes like so many food. Like even with the crow, it's gonna be a struggle to get that many food unless like they really get a lot of food from the hummingbird. But then at the same time, if they keep going to the forest, like it's really slow. Like they're only making 1 point in the forest. So
but if they if they play the swallow, they already have 2 other birds that score points. They're gonna have a pretty decent engine. They have a ton of egg spaces. They don't really care about how slowly they acquire food, I think.
Yeah.
I think if they play 4 birds in the grassland, then they should only really look into play Great Eagle Whale and King Whale for the
Yeah.
rest of the game, and that's it.
I see, like, just a super big end game there. Alright. Yep. Oh, now, another thing is like now with the crow down for PP Man, maybe they'll probably start skipping their hummingbird, for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
So that might screw Flan's plan with the free food.
It's gonna depend a bit on what they get.
Yeah.
Why they took Blackbird, I don't know. Maybe they took Blackbird to prevent Flan from going full tuck with the bush tea. Blackbird and Elsie's calling it, she's saying Flan's gonna lose. What do you think, Tay? What do you think? Do you think Flan is gonna lose?
Oh, it's too early to call. I don't like calling it so early. I have a pretty bad record.
I actually think Flan has the advantage still here.
I mean, Flan has the big bird. They have a lot of tugs, and their grassland is promising. PP Man, the problem is, like, are they going to be able to maximize the potential of their grassland in late game? We have 10 more turns to go, and with their crow down, that's another 2 more egg space, and then they're generating like 3 or 4 eggs a turn, so they're gonna run out very quickly.
Because I think Flan pretty much has the third and the round goal secure as well.
Yeah, like third and fourth.
So that's already what? That's 9 points you have on your opponent already.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
six,
a good point. If Flan can win all 4 end of round goal, that's huge.
No, he's definitely not gonna win all 4 because of the mallet kill day.
Let me see. I mean, they have the quill. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess not. That's true. 7. Yeah, just 1 short to tie, unfortunately. What if they play the bush, Ted?
Peculiar play here for PP
Man.
Man.
Oh, look at PP Man being real greedy here. I don't know. Yeah. Again, it looks.
I don't know about that either.
It looks great on paper, but 6 eggs, like, come on. You have to find some way.
No, they're not. They're not making any cards now.
Yeah, if you tuck 2, then you are not gaining card. Yeah, it's risky. I mean, it looks very appealing. That's like what, 10 point per turn. It might work out, but they really need some big some bird with like a lot of egg spot. So
that seems like a mistake to me, because now they have an engine where they were making food end cards. Now they're not making cards anymore. So what they're gonna have to, either they're gonna have to go for the wetland, or they're gonna have to skip some powers.
Yeah.
Neither of those situations is ideal.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, then Flan can feel more secure about free food, right? Because, yeah, so they can definitely expect quite a few free food here. I mean, let's look at here. So if Flan has the crow down for, I mean, Flan grassland is definitely not the greatest. Like, they have 4 or 5 points, and then they have to spend 1 egg for food. So one activation of PP Man grassland is like 2 activation of Flan grassland. So even if PP Man makes some, inefficient turn, I think they can afford it. That's my feeling.
I don't know. The Blackbird just seems like a mistake to me. Yeah, because now they're kind of stuck now. I don't know what Flan's doing here. I'm not sure about that play. I would have gone fish crow here, take eggs once, and then you can play the bluebird and the other thing.
Bluebird?
I guess that works as well. Actually, that works.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
You think Flan should play the swallow here?
No, ideally you would want to prioritize the swallow just so you get an extra tuck on it. But he's just one turn away from playing it. He has a really strong endgame. Now you can just take eggs till the end of the game. He has the egg spaces for that.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he's gonna get the last end of round goal, so.
This is interesting. Are they off egg spots already? Why do they have to play the Sandpiper here?
Eggs in grassland? I don't know. I mean, eggs in ground nest.
Yeah, but they're already winning, so.
Yeah, you never know. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Everyone in chat is mentioning the bush tit. I'm not sure like how you'd play the bush tit here for flan.
I mean, you get a food with your crow and then play it. You mean like it's not a good play?
It doesn't seem like a good play to me because if
Yeah.
if they get the swallow down, they have a consistent engine. I mean, like what's the word? You know, an engine they can just run.
Yeah.
Whereas bushted, they're gonna have to flip between the grassland and the wetland, and they're not gonna get as much food as they need.
Yeah. But think about the end of round goal though. Say like Flan win this end of round goal, that's like 3 points. Yeah, I think you can easily get those 3 points with the swallow as well. Especially swallow already like make 1 point more than the bush tits, so yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure. I think maybe swallow is still worth playing here.
Looks like he's gonna play the bushted actually.
Okay.
I mean, it's decent just because his wetland isn't a waste of turn. It's a
2
strong
point.
wetland.
Yeah. So
And
it's
he
like,
does steal an end of round goal.
Yeah. I mean, okay, here's another way to think about it. I don't know if it's right, but you draw 2 cards from wetland, you make 2 points, but then when you tuck and lay, you make another 4 points. So is that like a 6 point activation? Can I think about it that way?
I don't know how many points is the grassland? It's like 3 eggs. 3 eggs and 3 points, let's say. 3 eggs and 3 points. So he has a 6 point grassland. If he has the bush, it's going to be a 7.1, and then he has to occasionally skip it, a 2 point activation. So I don't know. It seems like fewer points overall.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe with the bush tit, they don't even need to play the egret and just tug it for 2 points and then exchange food for eggs.
No. I don't know.
Gotta go with the egret. The thing is, you have to spend eggs to play the egret. Like, they have to spend egg to get the food to play the egret. So, I don't know. It's very needy, greedy calculation. But yeah.
It is actually. I mean, it could be worth just because it does the end of round goal. Then he's gonna have all 4 end of round goals, and there's gonna be very little chance for PP Man to actually catch up.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why PP Man play the wetland here, because now they run off cards to tug. They only have 1 card to tug. Then why play the blackberry if you're gonna only tug 1 card?
Yeah, that was. I mean, it seems like he's gonna take cards actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he gets 4 or 5 cards.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
He's gonna have 6 cards. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. But that's what I was saying with his Blackbird play. It just seems weird to me.
Like, yes, you can take card, but are you really gonna activate your grassland? Like, yeah, I don't know. This is interesting.
Well, someone in the chat, I'm not gonna name any names, has been criticizing our math here. and by our math, I mean probably my math.
I mean, I'm pretty bad too, but hey, it's hard to do math live. Chop knows it well. Wow, they are really going for it. Okay.
Yeah, because PP Man's gonna have no bonus points and no end of round. no end of round points.
Yeah, and they're like, what? Making a negative 1 point turn here? Did they spend an egg? That is...
It is a negative 1 point.
Yeah, but Flan from now on is like, 6, 7 points. Keep going.
Flag Squib is good too. Clock Whip is another 5 point for 1 foot. I don't know how he keeps getting those, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely looking at playing the Greeb too.
So what, they have 16 X spaces.
Yeah. Ooh, that
makes 5 eggs a turn.
Yeah, that fish is nice. And the free cards. Ooh, yeah. Actually, this worked out for Flan a lot. Like, every free card is 2 points, and now suddenly the bush tit looks good because they can get at least 2 tucks now and win end of round goals. So actually, the bush tit ended up being a better play than Swallow in this case.
Yeah.
All because of PP Man activation of the wetland, though. So
shouts PP Man.
Oh, we have another bingo. What was that? Chat is harsher than the commentator. Yeah. What's that about?
We have an actual bingo yet?
No, bingo has been kind of slow today.
Someone makes a dumb mistake. I suppose the blackbird is not considered a dumb mistake.
Yeah. I think chat was really liking the humming, the mockingbird, or was it the catbird?
Catbird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Flan has a pretty good chance here. I think it's going to be too close to call because, again, that PP Man grassland is,
Oh, I don't know, man.
Really good.
I'm not sure it's going to be that close, if I'm being honest.
Okay, I'm going to say it's close.
We'll see. Because how they're doing on bird points? I think Flan, just at a glance, is doing a bit better on bird points.
I think it's
Flan
about
just
equal.
made a dumb mistake. What did he do? What did Flan do? Did you not win the end of round?
Did he miss 1 egg? Oh, wait. 5, 7. They're gonna tie.
Yeah. No, they're losing.
Huh?
PP Man has 9 with the sandpiper.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess there was no way for Flan to win it.
Could have won it.
Could have?
Yeah, because his quail was already full and he could have just laid 5 eggs. I was thinking the problem is then he's sort of filling up his birds that lay eggs on the bird, but he does have the crow to mitigate that a little bit. I think he was thinking of that because he is winning the end of round, but he's going to lose a few points just because his birds are full.
Yeah. Alright, so Mystic. What? Do they need to activate that Q deer? I mean, I guess. Since...
I mean, at least a few times if they took 2 cards ago.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, they can go back to wetland. Uh-oh. Wow. Sounds like Flan really make a mistake there with the end of round goal. Hopefully that doesn't cost him the game. But it's really nice that they got the fish. So looks like they can play the big play.
He could have laid more eggs on the bushes. Yeah, but what I was saying is a cross compo. Is that he doesn't want to fill up his quail and bush there, because then he's gonna be losing points every time he lays eggs.
Yeah, I see. All right, what's going on?
How's the Roadrunner doing anyway? I haven't been keeping track of the Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, looks fine. 2 tugs, not bad. We almost have a bingo here, missing 1 space.
Oh, what's happening?
Well, I'm not. Oh, does that count? You're not supposed to say
no,
it.
No, actually. Shouldn't even be looking at.
All right, what's going on here?
It's funny how similar the boats look. I
Ooh.
wonder if PP Man's gonna clutch the last end of round goal.
Wait, really? Why is Flan going to the forest?
Um, let's investigate.
Why? I don't know.
They- They're
Why?
going to the forest because they're worried about the last end of round goal.
Okay.
So they want to be able to play their birds and also lay eggs on the birds.
Okay. Oh. I mean, what do you think? Do you think PP Man would play the fifth wetland bird? I mean, Matt, like, is it worth it for PP Man to do it?
He doesn't have one for now.
Well, they
I mean,
have.
he has the core, yeah. He has the
Yeah.
core.
So if they're running off X space and to win end of round, is it worth it?
It's gonna be 3 points for the end of round. It's a 4 point bird, costs 2 eggs.
5 and
Not great.
not great, but if they're out of X space, you know,
Yeah, not great, but not bad.
yeah. I think they should start spending food for egg, right? So basically, like, spend the food for egg and then last turn play the crow or something.
Yeah,
And okay, yeah, they need to make some, precise calculation here.
I agree with the chat. Hey, if Flan was gonna go for the forest either way, he didn't lose anything from maxing out the bush-tail and quail. Because he could have maxed out the bush-tail and quail, go to the forest, play his 2 birds,
Yeah,
and then get rid of the eggs.
that was a little bit mismanagement here.
Especially because now, since he didn't get the end of round goal, the bush-tail just seems like a worse swallow.
That is true. There were just way too many moving parts. Well, I mean, here's hope for a good bonus card here. So what are we thinking? Like omnivore, hopefully. Is that the best?
Omnivore is what, 6?
Yeah.
What else does he have? He could do the first stage of Prairie Manager.
I mean, omnivore or Ulogis. Both
He can't
6.
do. He can't do full viticulturalist.
Nope, missing one.
4 point with Entologist. I don't know, there's a few things, but I don't. He can't really do anything fully except for maybe the egg ones.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Roadrunner. It might come down to the Roadrunner here, so
Arguably the best bird in the game.
arguably the best predator.
Yeah, the shoveler is not bad at all here for a PP man.
For 7 points, you think?
7 points and it's quite a few egg spaces.
Yeah. And they only need one more
Does he
food.
do? How is he doing on bird feeder? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna have 5, so that's the first stage of bird feeder as well.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully they don't miss that. I don't think so. Yeah, this is actually quite a blow to Flan if PP Man win the last 2 end of round go here.
Yeah, I don't know now. I think it's tilted slightly towards PP Man's favor here.
Yeah.
Definitely, because I said earlier he's gonna get no end of round, no bonus points. Turns out he's gonna get bonus points, and he's gonna get end of round points.
Yeah. Well, let me ask the chat here.
Chat, what do you think?
What do I think? I think it's too close.
20 eggs. Yeah, they're gonna be about even on eggs. PP Man has. I mean, they're about even on tucks as well. 13 for PP Man, 16 with the cash, and only 10 for Flan. It's tough, especially because these 5 point birds have really dramatically
It adds up. I'm telling you.
upped his yeah, man. It's hard.
It
I'm
you
I'm
know.
gonna go PP man here.
Okay. Wow. Well, let's look at this bonus card
Only
here. Was it Fishery Manager? All right, not the best. That's a bit
I mean, it's
unfortunate.
decent, pretty good.
I mean, 3 points is not what they need. They really need that 6 points there.
There's not many bonus cards they can do fully here, except
Yeah.
for platform builder.
Yeah. I mean, Omnivore, Uloges.
Yeah, Ologist. Ologist is a given, so
Yeah, looking pretty strong for PP Man here. Not gonna lie, with that shoveler, you know, how many point was that? That was like 3 plus 7. That's 10. Minus 2, 8. So that's already 8 points. Before
it's
the end of
11
round
if you count the end of round go.
yeah, 11. Like it basically like it's the same as Flan double play here, more or less. So yeah,
Another kill. Let's go, World Runner.
I know. Okay, come on. Are we not seeing? Are we not seeing what's happening here? How many times do we have to look at this to finally agree that something is weird with the predator power in Wingspan? Alright. Last turn. Yeah, I must say PP Man managed that X spot very well. Like they basically did not miss much. So
yeah, 24 eggs. They're gonna have the same amount of eggs.
yeah, so
Actually,
the chat is going 67% to PP Man. So yeah, PP Man is going strong in this tournament here, you know. Before this game they beat like Sim, who was like a 3 times tournament champion. So let's see if they're gonna win the first game. Oh, look at this, so close.
man, I was watching it slowly on Flan's screen and then and then PP Man skipped forward.
I know. Well, there you go. First game go to PP Man. Well play.
Yeah. It's very, very well played Endgame here.
Yeah, I mean, well played to both, and it's definitely, like I say, very close to call, too close to call. But yeah. PP Man managed that X really well at the end. Like, you know, some play, like for example, the Blackbird you thought was questionable, but I think it kind of worked out in the end.
I have another poll for chat. Then did Flan choke?
I don't think Flan choke here is honestly. I think like okay, maybe 1 or 2 mistake, like minor mistake. Yeah, that,
I mean, on the end of round go.
Yeah, I think that 3 points gap was closable. Like they could, like Flan could have make it like with 3 points.
If Flan had clutched the third end of round goal, he would have won.
Yeah. So, but well played. But again, it's best of 3, so we are going into game 2. And let me see.
And someone else is taking over. In it.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
There you go. I said it.
It was
in it.
in it. Well, it was a pleasure commentating with you, motherlove. Very nice.
It was a pleasure commenting with you, Tay.
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan, by the way.
Thank you. You are definitely being recognized here. All right, let me message them to make sure they know we are going straight. Yes. All right, do we have commentator for round 2 here or second game here going?
Is it Groove?
I think it's Elsie, right?
Elsie Tay.
Elsie Tay. I mean, it's very likely.
Elsie, show yourself. I summon thee.
I mean, it's very likely that we're gonna go into game 3 here. So, Elsie, you are muted.
You don't
if
believe.
Speaking. Yeah.
Believe in the PP Man sweep.
I just feel like Flan is gonna put up their best fight here. You know, like so. I think they're gonna put up a very good fight here. All right. Well, I guess you can stay until Elsie decided to show themselves.
Yeah. It's funny because Elsie was having a go at me earlier because I was taking time to join the chat before this game.
Yeah.
Now where is she?
And someone need to reset the bingo as well, or the bingo stay for the whole streaming. I don't know.
Oh, let's keep the bingo. Let's try and get two.
All right.
Black-chinned hummingbird. What's that? Oh,
Again.
chinned
Come on.
hummingbird. Is that in the bingo?
I think it's.
Oh,
No, it's not.
that's a bleak starting hand. That is not very good.
Yeah, I mean, you got some star nest, some wetland. It's not the worst, but
Not the best.
not the best.
Is
Did
it
I-
gonna be a sweepy man?
Sweet pea man. Did I hear Elsie for a little bit just now?
Yep, I'm
Elsie?
back.
Okay, we got
Hello.
Elsie here. Welcome, Elsie.
Oh,
Hello.
How are you feeling?
What's up? I'm
Better, maybe?
feeling a little better. I'm feeling better than PP Man is with the starting hand, I think.
Wow, already bringing in the fire. Right away.
I've been sitting in chat this whole time. Every time the chat is meaner than commentators box gets ticked off, it's 'cause somebody accuses me of doing it.
Well, now you can bring on the full fire live.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this starting hand here?
Foster's turn is decent. I can't see any of the EORs for some reason. So I don't know how useful that star nest is going to be. But I think that's the real strength here is having the star nests and the one food birds.
Ooh, look at that pig.
Uh,
Very interesting.
yeah, I'm not a... I guess Dick Sissel just for the bird counter, but
Without a forest, it's gonna be hard to play
Yeah.
that Dick Sizzle, right?
yeah. And there's only one wheat in the feeder.
Yeah.
Grain
I can
seed or whatever.
I can kind of understand the V-Reel because of the star nest, but and forest, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless they are looking into turning that Dick Sizzle into food, that's possible as well. What would you keep?
I am honestly not sure. I think I'd go for the egret
Mm-hmm.
just because you're sort of screwed on cards right now. So
Yeah.
having the ability to get 3 cards, like to see 3 cards and potentially get a point out of the wetlands, would be decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a great hand no matter which way you swing it,
Yeah. I mean,
especially dealing with the bird feeder.
right. I mean, I gotta agree with you. That was my first instinct too. Like, get the egret, get the turn, and then you can kind of start digging. Hopefully, get a good forest bird. Even if you don't get a forest bird, the hummingbird can work. You know.
Yeah. I am a fan of the black-chinned hummingbird. I don't get the hate.
Okay. Well, you have to clarify. You are a fan, as in like it's a nice and good-looking bird, or is it a good bird in the game wise?
Well, one, it's cute. 2, I think it's a decent power. Like, obviously the other hummingbirds are better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just look at it in terms of mechanics, the other hummingbirds are better. But, like, I think it's only a little bit below the Phoebe, I think, just because of the Phoebe's nest spaces. But I know I've had the discussion with other people before about the versatility of the food it's giving you, as in cherries not being useful. But
Yeah. Well, quiz time. Since you have watched the tier list,
it's
apparently.
been 2 weeks, Tay.
So what tier is Black Chin Hummingbird?
Probably lower than I would have put it.
So what's your answer here?
My guess is D.
What?
I don't see.
What did you say? I honestly did not hear
C
it.
is in cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a much better hand.
Ooh, look at that.
Martin.
It's interesting they are both like very wetland heavy hand here.
Yes. It's good for the starting EORs though.
Yeah.
Like the total birds and the wetland birds.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're both lacking forests here, so that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I think PP Men at least can play the Bells Virio, so they're fine,
Yeah.
but Flan here. I actually just recently have a discussion with someone about playing to draw two, discard one bird in wetland. I don't know, how do you feel about that? Because if you play those two, you get to look at 6 cards. That's very strong.
I think the drawback to that is that the draw 2 discard 1 birds are generally very low bird points.
Yeah.
So like if you look at the yellowthroat and the grebe, it's 1 point total. And the egg cost, so it's technically a 0 point play. But
yeah.
being able to see those cards is useful, especially if you've got something like the Martin, because you're gaining 4 cards a turn
Yeah.
from your wetlands.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you too. That was my feeling too. Like, I feel like usually having 1 draw 2 discard 1 is enough for me. So, I haven't really experimented that much with 2 of them in the wetland. But who knows? Like, it could be a viable strategy to just keep digging it for the Raven or something.
Yeah, I don't understand you and Raven digging.
Like I say, if it works, it works. So it's not the most elegant strategy, but sometimes, if it's gonna win
Sometimes
you the
just
game, that's no shame.
So, PP Man has taken my hummingbird friend.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm interested to see what they do with that.
yeah.
Would you consider it as a forest bird at the start here?
Oh, playing hummingbird in forest is always so controversial. I don't know. I personally don't do it. I think part of it is also like I don't want to get the shame. Like, why are you playing hummingbird in forest? But
Well, I mean, I think it could work here because that gets them up to 2 food. Like, it's not like you're taking dice out of the bird feeder with the black gems.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just berries.
I mean, I agree. I gotta say, like, I'm with you again. Like, I think it can work, with the hummingbird, in the forest. So
I'm feeling the urge to go check the chat. I think we're gonna get ragged on here in a second.
not much yet. But Flan is definitely in a big gamble here, right? Like, they're gonna play the yellowthroat and grebes here, and they have no forest or food in sight, so it's gonna be risky if they can't find that forest bird. I mean, ideally they want to find something that's free to play, like a voucher or condor. Then they can play in forest and keep it going. Otherwise, they will have to still pick up food before they can play a forest bird. So
Yeah. PP Man almost played Black Chind, which would have potentially gotten rid of the food problem for Flan, but
yeah, that was
you're still
actually
stuck a little bit.
that was my first instinct to play the hummingbird first. Because if you play the hummingbird, actually, let me think. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Like, none of PP Man's bird take cherries, so the cherry is kind of useless for them right now. Someone in the chat is asking how's Devim. That's interesting. I don't know why Devim is being mentioned here. Is it just
Oh, you know why.
just a bait for me to say Devim?
No, the VM's on the bingo board, mentioned or mispronounced. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
I don't
kind
know.
of semi bait here for me to say it, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I don't know if motherlove's on bingo duty. I closed out of it because my laptop is too crappy to run two
Yeah.
things at once.
All right. So bingo is kind of abandoned now.
Bingo might be standing there, it, like might be stuck, but
It's not gonna get updated.
yeah.
All right.
Well,
Ooh. They're going with the grassland hummingbird here.
traditional.
Traditional, but you know, you make a good point. I don't know if that cherry is gonna last them for that long.
Yeah.
Like now, how are they gonna play the Bell's Virio with just cherry?
Magic.
Magic.
I don't know, man.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Going fast.
Pushed it again.
Ooh, you see, it's paying off. A lot of good bird. You know, the flycatcher can work. The
Flycatchers, definitely.
and then you have the dove that can work. And with this wetland, bush tit can work, and jungle can work. This is a very solid draw for Flan here.
He's still got one more card to draw.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
Ooh, morning dove. So they don't want to go with the forest? I think you go with morning dove and flycatcher in the forest for early game, kind of set it up, no?
Well, maybe.
Surely you are not thinking about full tuck in this case. Yeah, no way that's full tuck.
I'd chuck the Junko, personally. But
Yeah. Okay, good thing they keep the dove. What did they get rid of? They got rid of the bush tit
and the
hawk or something.
6-point hawk that goes in the grassland that rolls dice that I don't know how to say.
Ferruginous hawk.
Yeah, the rusty one.
You know what ferruginous hawk remind me of? Actually, I'm not kidding you. I was thinking about this meme like earlier when I was walking my dog. I was thinking meme something like this. You need to help me with this. You have ferruginous hawk, and then you have ferocious chop. What do you think?
Um,
Alright. It's fine. It's cringy. You can say it.
no, I'm just trying to think of how you would format that as a meme.
I know.
Why are you taking the pelican? Put
I
that
know.
back.
Good call, Elsie. Yeah, it's a pretty bad draw for...
What?
It's a pretty
Why?
bad... Why? That is a good point. Why?
Okay. What?
I mean, the Pelican is not good for any end of round goal except for second one, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, and the third one.
Alright, great.
Wait, is that basket nests or enclosures? I can't see.
What was that? The last one?
The third one.
The third one, I think, is platform.
Platform, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Platform. That's what you're supposed to actually call it.
Yeah.
Rather than baskets.
Basket or steak nest. Well, Matt just call out my unfunny joke. Thank you, Matt.
Oh.
And then motherlove is like, yeah, the bush tit. I thought the bush tit was good too because with their wetland, they're gaining like 4 cards. So, and I'm not sure what PP Man is doing here with their card draw. Like, it's not great to begin with, and surely you at least pick up the sparrow. Yeah, I guess Blackbird is nice here because they have a lot of extra card that they can get rid of.
Will you please throw out the pelican? Thank you.
Someone is updating the bingo. Is that you?
No, it's not me.
All right, someone is doing it. Thank you.
Woo.
Someone say Elsie forgets a word and makes something up.
No, I knew the word. I just didn't want to say it wrong on stream because everyone's gonna dunk on me for the rest of time.
Oh well. All right, Motherlove is updating bingo. Thank you, Motherlove. You're a champ. All right. Yeah, I think things are looking very good for Flan right here because they have a very easy setup with their Flycatcher and Dove, and they have a they already have all the cards that they can use to set up their grassland for pivot in later. So I'm
Can't
liking.
believe I forgot to put pivot on the bingo.
Hey, pivot is like the essential vocabulary for Wingspan. So I don't know, like
It is.
it's just unavoidable when you play Wingspan. It's just a game of pivoting. So
Yeah.
you guys
Only
are
when
just
you said it like 7 times.
well, you
in
guys are just
5 minutes.
encouraging me to say more. So deal with it. Right. Yeah, I think like Junko and Martin in the grassland is gonna be so strong because you are making 5 points and the food. So
Oh, true. I
yeah,
don't know. I think the tuck for food birds are strong in certain situations, but I don't personally play them a lot because I
Yeah.
tend to skimp on my wetlands, so I never have enough cards to go around.
yeah. I mean, it's usually good when you have like a killdeer or a Franklin skull, but in this case, I think it makes a lot of sense because of like the 6 cards. Like, oh no, 6 cards, 4 cards.
Yeah.
4 cards is like you don't usually even get 4 cards. So
4 cards, 2 birds.
yeah, it's very very strong. What's going on here? Why is that tugging? Oh, discard 1. Do you discard 1 card here? I won't miss the bluebird here just because they can potentially look at building a really strong grassland engine by keeping all those spots open. So I'm not against getting rid of the bluebird.
I think I'd chuck the bluebird.
Or if they really want to, they can also go to the wetland one more
Oh,
time.
come on. Plan. No. Keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Especially if you look at the end of round goal, like the eggs end of round don't come in until round 3, so the dove is gonna be enough to sustain them, like in like the first 2 round here.
Come on, man.
If,
No.
Oof, yeah, it's gone. I mean, if they're having trouble, I would at least go to the wetland one more time to draw a card and see what else you can get, I guess.
Yeah.
So what
I mean,
now?
I think what they're trying to do is do the double play with the bluebird.
Yeah, I think they're
that's
going
what
with
it's
Bluebird
started
and Martin. I mean, looking at end of round goal, yeah, maybe it's not bad either because that guaranteed them the first end of round goal. That's pretty big.
I would really not. I wish Plan was able to get enough food to do the bluebird with the Junko instead, because I feel like having them in the order where you have to tuck for the food and then tuck again and draw gives you less options in terms of keeping your cards together.
Yeah, I mean
Like-
that is a absolute great point here. Like if they play the Martin, they're gonna miss out on that, not ultra, but really good efficiency with their card draw. Ooh.
Plan, what are you doing? Bro.
Okay. Then why don't you go double? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well. We'll see. Okay, nice. I see a fish, crow, and raven. Okay, now it's set.
Oh.
Now it's set. With that wetland, this is again chef kiss. I would deny the fish crow even because if you look at PP Man, they're playing with fire here with their hummingbird in grassland and no forest. I think PP Man is playing with fire here. I would deny the fish crow honestly.
Because that worked so well for Flan last game.
Wow, the shade. The shade.
No, okay, the first time I commentated with Chop was like, "Oh, welcome Elsie. Yeah, sorry you had to commentate with Flan your first time," and I didn't say anything because Flan was talking the whole time, and I was like not saying anything. And Chop has been dunking on me for not making fun of Flan when he gave me the chance for
I
like
see.
literally a month now.
All
Okay,
right.
so the first crow got tucked, and then another crow came out to replace it.
Are you kidding me?
So
Fun is like, what is this? I mean,
Oh.
this is exactly the card that that PP Man need here, and they
Yeah.
even have the quill, so this is saving PP Man game here a little bit.
I just
Did you
can't take
just-
it seriously.
I just
I
don't
made
know
it
what to
this
do.
far.
Like, should we go like P Man? Is that better? It's even worse. I feel like just call him Man.
PP Herman. I don't know.
Surely you pick up the
Yeah.
quill here. I mean, for the egg spots and
Go for the egg spot, bunting for the end of round.
yeah, I guess they're looking at the end of round, but
Because they've got that star nest. But Flan does have a bull nest, so they would be giving him the eggs. I don't know. I don't know if you can... yeah, I don't know here.
alright.
PB Man seems to have decided that the black-chinned hummingbird is a good enough food source for his entire game.
Well, now they have
Oh.
now they have the crow, so it's all
Yeah.
good now. I mean, too bad there's no rodent right now, so we have loved to have that rodent, but yeah, Flan need to get that raven down. Wait, what? Okay, they did not even spend a card there. Okay, yeah, they're I guess
Well, they've got the food to brute force it right
Yeah.
now. So.
and they can turn
point.
they can turn the card into food by using Jungle. I wonder if they're still gonna play the Jungle here, but let's see.
I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've clarified I wouldn't played it at all. So, my opinion doesn't really matter here. But, no, okay, the nice thing about the Junko is that it gives you the option which food you get. It's not just like you get one worm for a tuck, like it's worm or grain. But, I don't know. I also don't know why PP Man has switched to Habitat View. So,
Yeah, they were doing so well just now.
yeah.
People,
Um,
I guess this baffle me more. Like, it's like it's fine. Some people stick to one, but people who switch back and forth, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like the meme. Like, are they? Never mind. I don't want to say the word. Okay.
Saying memes out loud on stream never works well.
I don't think so. And I'm just gonna get called by Matt Stein anyway. And who's this
Yeah.
Matt Stein to begin with?
Yeah, I don't know. He was there, like, making fun of you for the first half of last stream, and then he just, like, dropped out of existence.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Eh. And again with Flan in the not ideal order, which I will pardon because he pulled the Raven later on, but
Yeah.
having to do food before you pull for cards means that you're gonna end up with stuff you don't want occasionally.
Yeah.
But
So. Oh.
if PPN, okay.
Yeah, I guess they can afford to draw more cards because of their what was that? The Blackbird? No, the Brewer's Blackbird.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I would play like another wetland bird before I start drawing so you don't have to spend that 8, right?
Yeah, he's taken both the broad-winged hawk and the ruby kinglet, and then just trashed the hawk.
Yeah, that was
So
that's questionable. Like,
what?
yeah, I mean, like the chat say, I think the quill is really nice. I mean, it's still early round 2. You're gonna get good use of it, especially with the with the raven and crow. If I were Flan, I would still spend a turn to go to wetland to. Oh, I forgot they have this.
Yeah.
They have the purple mountain to pick it up.
I agree with the warbler on this one.
Yeah, I mean Wobbler is
I like
nice.
the warbler for plan.
With the raven, any big point birds is gonna worth it. I mean they should definitely look at picking up the other wobbler as well.
Yeah. Wobbler.
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 Wobbler. Is it time for ASMR?
Oh no.
No.
I need to take my headphones off.
Never mind.
If you want ASMR, I can fake the accent
Okay.
to try to imitate Flan, but I'm not doing it unless somebody asks.
You want to give it a try?
See, now I don't want to because I'm embarrassed.
Me too. Motherlove say, can we get an UWU? I'm not gonna say. All right, why don't you show me how to do it? Come on, I really need help here.
Hey, you have to say it like ooh woo.
Say it again.
Of woo woo.
No, you have to say it slowly.
You have to say? Do I need to do it in a high pitched voice too?
Yeah, do it slowly so I can really get it.
Ooh woo.
Okay, I can't do that high pitched voice, but
Yeah, you gotta go for it. Full in, man.
is it
Ugh. Hey, Motherlove, go ahead and mark off commentators get distracted for me.
is woo woo?
Nope.
I can't do
Ooh.
it.
You gotta say ooh like you're saying ooh, look at this, and then just say it twice. Say ooh and then woo.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Yes.
All right, that was good
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, good enough.
All right. Let's. I already lost track what was going on.
Flan is playing the Kingfisher, and PP Man laid eggs a couple of times.
Yeah, I think Flan is looking at definitely winning that end of round goal here, and the Kingfisher is gonna be nice for third end of round goal as well. So yeah, good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Flan is looking pretty good in winning all the end of round goals here. Not gonna lie, and that's gonna be a huge lead.
Motherlove is texting me. I'm so scared.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You know the
I have
danger
no
of
idea
this. You know the danger of this going live is that you're gonna get sound clip by Flan and
Yeah.
and it's gonna make it into some meme videos somehow.
Okay, to be fair, I only edited you into a police car because it made me download the sound clip into my video editor anyway to play it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Golden Eagle is good with the Raven.
I mean, yeah, any big point birds at this point is good with the Raven. So, yeah, things are looking pretty solid for Flan. So, you better get ready for round 3.
Woo! Oh, yep. Barn Swallow.
Barn Swallow, huh?
Let's go.
Ooh, look at all these big point birds.
Whoa,
Ooh,
oh my
wow. Yeah.
That's tasty.
Oh, yeah. All the good
Check
stuff.
The bluebird. Check the bluebird.
Someone in the chat asked, is ooh woo also the ambulance sound?
Yes.
You see, ambulance usually will get woo 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 woo, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I say ambulance like wee you, but you know.
Wee you. I never. Is that true?
That's how I do it, but
Wee
maybe it's
woo
regional.
wee woo wee woo.
Yeah.
People joining the stream right now is gonna be very confused. I thought this is a serious tournament.
Cast where we make weird noises for an hour and occasionally talk about Wingspan.
Yes. Well, they are going kind of slow, not gonna lie, so. Yeah.
I don't like the ruddy duck here. I think it's too late for a 0-point bird.
Oh, absolutely. If you're entering round 3, you don't need the Rudy Duck here. And yeah, not gonna lie, PP Man drawing has been kind of bad. But they also pick up a lot of cards that they're not supposed to play. Like you say, they pick up the Hawk and discard it, and they pick up the Rudy Duck that's not good for playing in round 3.
I mean, the only justification here that I can think of is taking cards that you know you're going to want to trash. But, like, I wouldn't do that out of the tray, because then that reveals something else good for
Exactly.
your opponent.
You know what's happening in bingo right now.
I don't even want to know.
Commentator get distracted, turn black.
See, I was doing it in rainbow order, so the fact that it got to blue means that you said it 5 times.
What is
But-
black?
Oops. Okay, well,
Okay.
um,
I think potentially, I think Flan is definitely gonna look at picking up that heron too, right? With that raven and all the free food, they can play the heron. So
do the double play. It's a heron double play.
yeah, I agree with Chad. I think the oyster catcher was good for PP Man, but they miss it.
But they threw it out.
Yeah. By the way, I also noticed you say Rudy Duck differently. Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know if you say it wrong. That's just how I've always read it. Like, saying like a ruddy complexion or something.
Okay,
But
it's probably Ruddy.
I-
That sounds more.
yeah, I don't think it really matters. I've gotten used to you saying Rudy Duck.
Ooh, they tucked away the golden eagle.
Oh.
Interesting. What? Why did they get rid of the golden eagle?
Well, they need one of the rats for the night heron if they do it that way. Maybe they've got. Well, they don't have any other grassland birds. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's
Yeah, I don't
maybe
know.
they just don't like it.
I think the
Oh, you know what it probably is? It's only got one egg spot.
but still like it's gonna build up
Like-
your grassland and what was that like? Does
okay.
Chad has any idea why the golden eagle was gone?
Yeah.
While we're waiting for answer from Chad, at the same time, PP Man is also. Are they just like randomly playing birds here? Like, I don't get why the red start double play there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Surely you play the V-Reel at least if you want to do double play.
Okay. We got the bluebird double play off of Flan with the barn swallow.
Okay, here's the thing. I mean, the Barn Swallow, what? Barn Swallow with Bluebird, that's 5 points minus 3 eggs. That's like 2 points. If you play the Golden Eagle, it's 7 points. And surely with the Hun, it's gonna make up with the points you're gonna make with Swallow.
Okay, so if the bluebird was Flan's plan, like if they've had this in their head, they've got the ash-throated flycatcher in their hand, which is the lay one on every cavity nest, and they have 6 cavity nests right now.
But why don't you
if
play
they
the
were trying
Golden?
to,
Yeah.
if they were trying to save the spot, like trying to do the double play with the bluebird, which I don't like I don't like that as much. I guess it's mainly an egg spot play, but
Yeah. I would have gone Golden Eagle and then double play like Bluebird with the Flycatcher or something.
yeah.
So while we need to turn that, what was that weird play? Red or something?
That was the weird play solely for end of round, which I
Okay.
don't think this is.
Yeah. Well,
There's a lot of bingo squares that could have gotten marked off that didn't make it on the sheet
why is
this
Flan
time.
taking card? Do they really
Just
need to
for
take
fun?
turn?
I don't know.
I feel like they could have just like played bird and then like decide
Yeah.
later. Like they're not gonna play all this bird in their hand.
Well, they've got 2 double play birds if they didn't just chuck them out. Like, they've got the tufted titmouse and the downy woodpecker and the bonus card woodpecker.
Oh no, the chat is saying the word already. The C word.
Oh, yeah. Don't make us say that.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Flan. I mean, Flan still has a pretty good engine and good lead, but if they keep making this inefficient move, I'm gonna start to get worried for them.
Yeah. I'm. Well, there's the flan inefficiency to be worried about, but there's also whatever PP Man's doing.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this.
I don't
Whooping
know if
crane.
it's just because we zoned out for a little bit with the woo incident, but like I've just lost the plot completely here.
Yeah, me too. I just feel like yeah,
Trumpeter spawn.
Trumpet is Swan, but they only have 2 spots in the wetland. Like
Yeah, maybe they're skipping that egret double. Well, the great heron double play.
yeah,
Like trying to just get the. I think Flan is running out of turns to get the food for all these birds, though.
yeah. I mean,
Like if he's trying to do the triple play in the forest.
yeah. It
I
was
think
yeah.
I think that would work really well with that ash-throated flycatcher, though. Like
Mhm.
downy woodpecker is a cavity nest. The red cock. The okay. The
What?
bonus card woodpecker
What?
is okay.
You have to give it another try.
I don't want to.
All right, I'll
The
let you
bonus
go.
card woodpecker.
Yes.
I think it's like I don't know. He's not looking at it, so I can't read it. But well, that's another cavity nest, and so the flycatcher would give him like 12 points
Yeah.
at that point.
Also, I mean, here's the thing: if they're gonna be like, just keep activating their grassland and then play that bird at the end of the game, like they should play that 5th grassland bird, right? Because they can turn extra food into eggs. So
Yeah.
because they're gonna get cherry and yeah, I think they are being a little bit complacent here, even though they're in lead.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think that triple play has to be the triple play, and then the flycatcher has to be why they're saving the space.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, you can see Flan checking the food costs on all of them.
Yeah.
And I think they've got enough. But,
Yeah, I mean, look at this. They surely gonna have cards left over. If they have like cards left over, that means they activated their wetland 1 turn too many.
okay, or
Oh, look at this. Visionary leader. Was that their plan all along?
wow. Yeah, visionary leaders. Visionary leaders good.
I mean,
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah, I agree with the chat that I think the chat is still holding on that golden eagle, like because golden eagle is big points, and don't forget it's like the hunting power is good. You're still gonna get points from golden eagle, so I think that was a big miss there. I also don't like this play of this woodpecker because why don't you play your wetland bonus card first, since that's a bigger points play? Like, what's the point of playing a 3 points bird and get a bonus card and gamble with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would have played a double bird in wetland or play bonus card in wetland because it just score you more points. Like if you're thinking about scoring points, just make the most point before you play the woodpecker. And they also did not play double with the woodpecker. That was also interesting.
Yeah. I was so proud of that idea.
And
It's like, I got them all figured out, and then it's like, nope.
and then
now
they
you don't.
keep accumulating food. They don't have the fifth grassland bird. Yeah, even if Flan win this game, I'm not impressed by their play here.
Well, okay. To be fair, he stayed up till like 1 a.m. last night, but also we told him not to do that.
That is true.
No excuse.
Yeah.
Could he be trying to do the double play with the warbler instead of the woodpecker?
Yeah. Also, I don't know if
Downy woodpecker and warbler.
woodpecker is also like a. You also make a good point. Woodpecker is also kind of like a risky play, right? Because if you play the 8 points wobbler, you're guaranteed like 8 points. You know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's interesting, and you know, again, I'm worried for Flan. Like if they are, you know, making a lot of like suboptimum play here already, like going into game 3, the decider after like 2 hours of Wingspan, would they able to stay focused?
I think we gotta bring in everybody for a post-game intervention.
Yeah.
On the play we're seeing here. Well, I mean, we haven't been paying much attention to PP Man, which, like, I guess he's just been laying eggs for the past couple of turns, because...
Yeah, they're kind of in an awkward position now.
Yeah.
They only have the Vireo to play. Do they go back to the wetland, or do they lay eggs until the end of the game? Do they have enough egg spots? I think they might.
Plenty of egg spots.
Yeah.
You could drop the Vireo in the grasslands and then just like go from there, I guess. But,
Alright.
Oh, there's that triple play from Flan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Let's
Cool.
see. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, Omnivore.
Omnivore, how many points?
6 with the Whooping Crane if he gets the Whooping Crane down.
Nice.
Food Web Expert is, I think, only. That's guaranteed 6. So I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I would have gone guaranteed 6 to keep the rest of your turns free, I think.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's I guess, you know, they're really going for that massive flycatcher. How many points are they going to make with that flycatcher? Let's see.
So that's 4 from the Flycatcher, and then the Titmouse,
1, 2,
the
3,
Downy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 is pretty massive. 8 plus 4 points, that's 12.
-2.
Yeah, 10 point.
Plus Backyard Birder.
Plus backyard birder, is that true? I lost track what's the bonus card here, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's Backyard Birder and the Worm one and Ecologist. So
yeah. This is gonna be massive score. I think Flan is gonna fill the board here. Because they can do double play with the egrets, so very nice.
So I guess that is the secret to getting your board filled is the double plays.
Yeah, always. Yeah,
I never realized.
It's gonna be a debate whether like this flycatcher is better than the golden eagle, but we can hear from Flan, or we can do a post game review and someone can.
Yeah. I think because of how early you chucked the golden eagle, there's the potential that it could have been better, but there's also the potential that you could have been drawing like California condors every turn and missed all of the tucks.
Yeah.
In which case the flycatcher is better. Flycatcher is definitely better on egg spaces.
Yeah.
But
this is definitely very satisfying with the flycatcher.
yeah.
Okay. I got my hot takes now. Look at the swallow, bond swallow. That's only 3 tucks, right? Imagine replacing that with golden eagle. Instant better option.
Yeah, but then your flycatcher's not as good.
Just missing 1 point, like. I'm saying like double with the flycatcher and bluebird, but play golden eagle to begin with.
Kind of cool having your board filled with the raven, because you can chuck 1 food for an egg and then turn that food that you discarded into 2 food.
Yeah,
like,
so
like a magic trick.
Yeah, again, like if they have that set fifth wetland bird set up earlier, like they could have done this earlier too. So
Wetland.
Yeah, or grassland. Hey, we are going to like the 3rd hours here, so give me a break.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We started at 11, but.
Oh yeah, motherlove agreed to like Flan spend an extra turn, like drawing card, because they're gonna have like 4 cards left or something. But it's still very nice. Like like you say, you don't usually see the board being filled up in a tournament game, especially 1v1.
I'm okay with having the cards left over, because I think, like, if you're not playing, why? Okay.
I mean, I myself haven't done it before, like filling up the whole board, but
yeah, neither have I.
This is very satisfying and very good play. All right, you want to take a guess? What's the end score gonna be for Flan?
Oh, don't make me add up points. Oh, well, he's giving me a sneak peek right now. So, I'm gonna say, if he gets lucky with that whooping crane, which I'm guessing is what he's going for since he pulls a bunch of random food, I'm gonna say 120 or above. Like.
All right, I think it looks like a 120 board, especially with that bonus card. Seems like they have pretty good bonus card.
Yeah. This is a fun game to commentate.
Oh yeah.
Lots of stuff going on.
And lots of stuff to get distracted with.
Yep.
All right, this is very exciting. Last bonus card. Maybe they'll make them like another
let's go.
Like I lost track. Maybe like viticulturalist would be nice. And
no, they need the cavity nest one.
The cavity nest, or even the wetland scientists. They have so many options. They're gonna score a lot of points with this bonus card. 2-star nest. Yeah, they got this. Gotta be at least like 6. Gotta be maximum for this.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammy. Elsie say it. Oh, look at this platform.
Okay, I think that's only 4 points though.
Not the best, but you take it.
Better than 0.
Oh, look at this. It's so satisfying to look at.
Yeah.
Almost overwhelming. So many birds.
You imagine how loud that'd be?
What loud?
Oh, like going to the wildlife sanctuary.
And all this bird are in one sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honk honk.
Don't try to imagine this game in real life. That's not how it's supposed to be. Alright, here we go. Lots of people, let's see. Lots of people are saying 120 and above, so.
I don't know if he's gonna make it because he didn't make the last end around goal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Skipped it.
Look at this. 118. Nice.
Look at that point difference.
I know. It was it was hard to beat.
Bonus card points.
Yeah. Wow, I really like this game. Like I learned a lot from this game too. Like basically, like how this game started. It was started with the the yellow throat and the grebe in the wetland, and then Flan just keep digging. And what did I say? Dig for the raven, and look how well this worked out. So
he didn't dig for the raven. It came up in the tray in the second round. Okay.
Just say no shame for digging for OP cards sometime if the situation call for it.
Yeah. You see Flan waving around the uologist
Yeah,
card.
that's what they wanted. But it's just 2
Yeah.
points, like 2 more points. They could have gone like 120, I guess, but still.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we want to drag everybody back in before the decider game, or
I think we're going straight into game 3. There's no time. We're already like, past second hour here.
oh yeah.
All right.
All right.
Matt or Groovenstein, are you ready?
Groovenstein.
Please join the chat. Yeah, we got a
Now wait.
couple more people joining the YouTube stream as well. That's nice.
Here he is.
All right.
He's just muted himself.
Oh,
Hello.
you guys
Hi.
actually want me.
Yeah.
I'm
On the
not
schedule.
I'm not early.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it to you guys. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Good luck. Have fun. There's no have fun. He just says good luck. I don't care if you're entertained or not.
Okay. So it's a hard game to follow up.
Yeah, well, when Flan scores 470,000 points, that's
Oh, we got the Roadrunner back again.
yeah. I got it.
Lots of repeat birds. My gosh.
Oh yeah, it was OP City.
Yeah. Okay. Fish Crow and Roadrunner here, do you think, or is that too much food?
Oh yeah, I mean that's a lot of food, and you quickly find yourself short on egg spaces where you can lay them both.
True.
Yeah, God, no wetland bird for Flan. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's if he's going for the warbler for the round 1 goal. I mean, that's just that I think gets trickier in terms of the food involved. Like I think that I would be looking at the fish crow and the hawk. That way you've got you keep 3 pieces of food, you get them both down, you can get one towards that forester bonus card. I mean, you can make a case for the warbler, sure. You just have to get one of the grubs out of the feeder. But and I wasn't watching. I guess does Flan go first or does Pee-Pee Man?
Flan is going first. And
okay.
That's his starting. Oh
my God.
Yikes. That's a really good starting hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, and see, I just noticed for Flan the grackle in the tray, so I see what he's doing there. Yeah, that's epic. Wow. There's your black-chinned hummingbird.
Hey. Second game. And it goes to Pee-Pee Man this time too.
Nice.
I don't know about the night heron here. I guess if you're laying a ton of I feel like you don't go to the wetlands much if you're running killdeer, but I guess he's got to get something down for the first round before he's allowed to play killdeer under the house rules.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's going to run into a problem of, like you say, I mean, not getting. He's going to find himself like short on food to play those birds. I mean, you would really need to get several tucking birds for that to ever make sense. I just yeah, it's
good on the surface, but I don't know how well these birds mesh together. There's the oologist again.
Yeah, the virtually guaranteed 6 points.
See, I miss that one a lot. I don't know if that's a me problem, but past couple of
Probably.
times I've dealt with the I've gotten the zoologist. I haven't been able to get enough birds down to qualify. So maybe I just
Okay.
sucked that game, but
No, I mean, I think, I think for me, it's probably, you know, I don't know, gun to my head, 80 to 90% maybe I max it out, but it does require you, or it doesn't require. I mean, it's one of the things that new players do that's a mistake is letting their bonus card dictate their play too much. It's really easy to do, but
yeah.
so I don't like, you just have to be careful that it's I mean, you do need to be laying some eggs for that to work. So
EP Man is having a hard time deciding with this one.
yeah, he just can't get it to go.
Oh my gosh.
What did I do? He's just having trouble getting things started, Elsie. That's all. Once the game gets going, he'll. All right, I'm done. I'll see myself out. The hole is not getting any shallower. I'm just digging and digging. All right, so
On with the thing that he picked 5 minutes ago.
yeah.
I don't know about Grackle here. I guess if you stick it in the wetlands, it works, but like.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely got to put it there because he's he's going to be short on cards, right? So when you always want to look at with a strategy like, okay, where am I going to be weak, right? So with he's keeping fish, crow, 4 pieces of food. Like, food isn't going to be his problem for a bit. What he needs is cards, and the Grackle is going to be a great way for him to get to look at cards, tuck and lay an egg with the bad ones, which will help generate additional eggs, which you always got to be careful with the crow or the raven, especially earlier on. Like, you got to realize you're spending an egg every time. So unless you're generating eggs some other way, you've got to really be careful to stay on top of that. So yeah, I'm with you. Like, the Grackle definitely, I think, goes in the wetlands, and then he kind of alternates between his wetland and his grassland.
Yeah. I think he's got to play both birds before he can, like, play the Grackle, play the crow, lay eggs, before he can start running that Grackle, though, because otherwise you're going to likely have to skip the first tuck on the Grackle just because of, you don't have any cards to tuck. Like, you pull a card and then you just immediately tuck it, so having the egg to spend to get 2 cards so you've got a choice on that would, I think, be the best move here, but...
Yeah, although...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Me either, but the words are still coming out. I don't...
Yeah.
It's amazing I've made it 40 years.
I think it's definitely a slower start this game, because you just, like... The birds sort of fit together, but there's not anything clear here, and I don't know why PP Man is taking that ibis. Yeah. He does not have any grassland, no forest. Doesn't have enough farms to support that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's probably thinking that that's more of a good pickup for later, right? He's probably looking at, okay, maybe the third and fourth end of round, and it's a big points bird. That's my best guess as to what his, thought process is.
Yeah.
If I was him, I really like the thrush for him, actually, because, he needs, with the killdeer, right, he's going to be able to get a bunch of cards, right? But he's going to have, he's going to be weaker on food. But if he picks up the thrush, he's got the black-chinned hummingbird that he can be activating to help him fuel that thrush. I mean, this is where the black-chinned hummingbird
I gotta
really
cut you off because Flan is going full tuck here.
Uh-oh. He's
That's
doing
gotta
it.
be what. That's what's going on here.
Uh-oh, we've got a full tuck sighting.
We have a full tuck.
Yeah, well, and see, the black-chinned hummingbird kind of makes that interesting for Flan, too, because he can think, okay, maybe I'm going to be getting some free grub, and I'll also be getting some food from this crow, so yeah.
Yeah. I think
yeah,
the crow and the grackle actually does work well for a full tuck setup.
Oh,
Just
sure.
because you can actually choose what you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to have a food source somewhere, right, with the full tuck. You know, that's why guys will, you know, people be looking for a hummingbird or something that's going to allow you to be able to play these cards that you're drawing that you're not tucking, so...
I think the issue here is going to be the egg spots on that grackle.
Oh!
Fill up real quick. Wow.
Oh, Flan is killing it. Yep. Yep. He's killing it. And there's that thrush. He figures, he sees with the black-chinned hummingbird that he's probably going to get some free cherries. And it goes with his bonus card. It's a big points bird, helps him with the second end of round. Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah, I think the question here is whether or not PP Man realizes what he's doing in time to cut him off from the coot. Because that coot in the tray is going to be... That's going to set Flan up for, like, the rest of this game.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep, he's got it. He knows what's going on.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I'm still, like... thinking what a great pickup that thrush would have been for PP Man. I mean, you want to talk about the virtues of the black-chinned hummingbird. Like, that is its strength, right? Is it's going to allow you to play the hermit thrush, the Baltimore Oriole, those type birds a whole lot easier.
Oh! PP Man has stopped drawing cards and activated the hummingbird instead. Okay.
So wait,
the coot's still there.
Wow.
Yeah. And he just chucked the, See, now, okay. Why would you not take the coot? It's right there. You need that.
Yeah, that's interesting. That might be a bit above my pay grade. And where, you know, my thought, like you, would have been, man, that coot is like a critical card. I would have been grabbing that and then play the blackbird the next turn.
I guess if I had to try to read his mind, it's, oh, he passed it last time, maybe he'll drop it for another round. But that's really not a safe bet.
Yeah, I mean, it could be thinking, okay, he doesn't really have the food for it, kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah, I'd be curious to hear Flan's thoughts about that one after the game.
Yeah.
Let me.
Especially since he's got, like, everything he's drawing is getting tucked right now. So, I mean, it's not really a sustainable thing for trying to get, like, he can't build anywhere off of this right now, just because he doesn't have that tuck and draw to get him up to the third card. So he has to be spending eggs every round to actually be gaining anything.
Right, yeah. Although he does, you know, there is... Oh, and there's the yellow-headed blackbird, my goodness.
Oh, wow. You could just go all in on the tuck and lays here.
Yeah.
Draw 3 cards, get no cards in return. Perfect strategy.
That's
I
perfect.
punched my microphone. Yeah, I think that coot was, like, he needed that. I guess... Oh, it was the end of round, wasn't it? Like, that last play where he skipped the crow and tuck 2 cards. That had to be for the end of round, but
I don't. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm really not. But yeah, I'm with you. I would have committed there. But I mean, we know it's Flan. He's got a plan. Like, and I did not mean to do that terrible rhyme on purpose. That was
plan with a plan, baby.
I stumbled into that one.
Well, okay, I think the good thing about Flan's setup here is that he's forcing PP Man to deny him cards. Like, I don't think PP Man wants the yellow-headed blackbird, really. But you can't give it to Flan because Flan's already got that strong setup. So it's sort of forcing PP Man to anticipate a little bit in a way that could be throwing off his game. But maybe I'm looking into this too much.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the cowbird would be what I'd chuck here. Just because, like, your 2 bull nests are your tuck and lays, so you can't, like, you're gonna be getting eggs off of those anyway. And the cowbird would just fill them up too quickly.
Yeah, see, I think if he, I don't think that's gonna burn you too quick, especially when you think, okay, every time he draws an, he can spend an egg to get the 3rd card until he has the 3rd card up there. Plus, he's spending an egg to get the crow, or spending an egg to activate the crow. So I think he's gonna be doing pretty well there with the catbird. I mean, that can keep him from having to go to his grasslands for a long time. And once he sees the killdeer, he's going to know he's going to spend, very little time in his grasslands.
Yeah.
He's going to be drawing birds every time, getting a couple eggs, spending that food to score point, play big point birds, to meet his bonus card, whatever. Like he's going to have, I think, plenty of spots to burn those, to accommodate those eggs.
Yeah. It's a good point. I forgot that he's burning eggs. He's burning 2 eggs every turn. So, kind of hit an equilibrium in there.
Yeah.
It's interesting once PP Man gets the killdeer down, because then it's basically just a race to see who can get the next tuck and draw. Like, because that coot isn't going to be doing PP Man any good. That was a pure deny. So.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm not. PP Man's very indecisive this game. You've seen that? He's doing things and then going back and getting halfway through an action and then taking it back.
Yeah, you could say his mind is a little bit incontinent, maybe. I'm sorry. I did it again.
It's got 2 hours of no username jokes. You had to ruin it.
I mean, get PP Man some Flomax already. He's all jammed up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with so many people, Elsie.
He's gonna boot you off the channel.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, if they haven't done it by now, it's like I'm kind of free rolling at this point. Like I gotta figure I sit at the end of a pretty long leash, I think.
Yeah. It's funny, you could see Flan waiting on that berry off of people. Oh, got it there. Goodbye, Flan. Mine does that all the time. Boots me out of games.
Yeah, I don't know. I get that every now and again, but...
I spilled an entire cup of water on my laptop, and we had to take it apart and drain it out, and ever since then, it's been a little bit of a roulette wheel as to whether it works or not.
Did you put your lap stock, or your lap stock? I don't know what that is. I don't. It's you make.
I did not put it in rice, if that's where you're going.
Yeah. That's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah,
That's where I was going and where you got.
Well, we got plenty of time to mess around since PP Man's just gonna stare at the black-chinned hummingbird for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a looker. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed or out of the birdhouse, whatever. Whatever. Oh, going so down. I don't know.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Tay-Ray's police car button is broken at this point. It's just like just mashes the police car.
Well, I guess if they lay eggs again, then oh no, you know what it is? It's a timer bug. Because it says that its flan's turned on PP's man screen, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Let me go tag him.
PP-'s got a little urinary tract infection.
Don't! Oh my gosh.
So Tay-Ray's got that awesome new like conspiracy time button, right? He needs where it's like real time. He can flash it up on the screen. He needs to get a real time cop car.
Yeah.
That
doesn't make as much sense if you're not on the Discord and watching him react to anything that could be seen as inappropriate with it, but
yeah, it's fun for everyone else. I mean, I'm an entertainer, Elsie. All right, I bring joy to the 6 people that watch Tay-Ray's channel. I mean,
there's 17 here right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. But there were when I logged off like an hour ago to start talking. But
that's amazing. I'm surprised they haven't all left by now. It's listening to me.
Okay.
Are we going to talk about this game at all? I mean, I don't know. I'm happy to just sit here and make jokes. Oh, did we lose Elsie?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I heard a little bit of, the kind of...
No, I did cut off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, my laptop likes to lose internet connection for 3 seconds and then come back on, which is fine when I'm not talking. Okay, I've texted Flan, so hopefully we can get this sorted. Okay, I got him. Good.
No, well, I think it's on...
How's everybody doing today?
I can't say. I think the problem is on PP Man's end.
No.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. If I thought hell were a thing, I would be going there, Elsie. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Everything's fine. I gotta pull up YouTube so I can actually talk to people in chat.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking. Oh, here we got. Oh, Tay-Ray, PP Man's tempo is slow here. Woo!
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, I think we got a bingo at some point here. I don't know whether it was before or after you logged on, but commentator background noise. Someone makes a dumb mistake. What's happening? Full suck reference and the weird play solely for end of round goals.
Ah, okay. Triumph.
Okay. So now we've okay. I think we might be back online here. Maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I see.
There we go.
Okay.
Only took us like 5 minutes. We're good. We're good, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So people are making some moves, and Flan's doing something, and I don't. Yay, Wingspan!
Flan drew cards again. For like the 6th time. It's a pretty good bet on that's what he's gonna be doing in this whole game, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if Flan's gonna be able to keep the full tuck going if he doesn't get another card soon. Like if he doesn't get another tuck and draw soon.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's going to be able to keep it going for a while. I think. I mean, he's certainly not want for eggs or egg space.
Yeah. Well, it's self-sustaining, but it's not going to be getting him enough points to the point where, like, it would be better to switch to something else. But since
God,
he's...
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know, if only he would have, like... God, what if only he could get, like, if the American Coot or something like that came up, then...
If only. If only there had been an option for him to take the Coot. At some point.
I mean,
we should have had streaming issues on the bingo. We had it for commentators and not for players. Lance just decided he doesn't like this game and he's going to start a...
That's fair.
He's sending us smoke signals.
404 player not found.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Talking Cash in the chat is asking why the red start you don't pivot. No, I don't think you do. I mean, it does go to his. It goes to his bonus card, and if he knows he's gonna continue to get cherries from the hummingbird, I mean, that's one less piece of food that he has to worry about getting, would be my guess. Plus, it gives him a couple extra bull nest spots for his cowbird if he does, end up needing those later. Would be my guess.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I think Flan's like towing the line of where you need to start pivoting in order to be making a decent amount of points. I think he's all right now because, well, we can see that PP Man doesn't have a lot of engine building birds right now. Like, the Coot would be good, but it doesn't go in the grasslands. You can't use it with the killdeer, and he doesn't have a food source in the grassland yet, so Flan can afford to be... He doesn't know this, but he can afford to be screwing around for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even... wow.
Wow. It's all tuck and lays and no tuck and draws. Don't take that bluebird again. This is the 3rd game. We've uncovered Flan's second favorite bird. First is the indigo bunting, and the second's this eastern bluebird.
Yeah, and see, he buries those on the tier list so that people don't come to suspect. He's mind gaming the tier list.
Yeah. Well, 2 of those cards in his hand have to get chucked, so I don't know what okay, or you could skip it. That's also cool. Cool. Okay. I don't know what Flan's plan is here. The Flan with a plan has a confusing plan. Because Yeah. This is not a good... The deck is not being kind to him here.
Mm-mm.
Because he could have had it. That was a perfect full tuck start. He just couldn't get anything to, back it up. Or
Yeah.
he did take it when it appeared to him.
Yeah, and I mean, this might be, a mistake on my part. Like, I wouldn't have even hated the picking up the sandpiper on that last turn and getting it down. I mean, it's one food. Oh, he's waving the bush tit around.
Yeah, he's just goofing off at this point.
Flan's flashing the bush tit
Oh my
around,
gosh.
and oh, look, I'm going full cop car.
Yeah,
But,
just lean into it.
Yeah. I take back what I said about the sandpiper.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
You didn't finish what you were saying about it, but
No, what I was thinking though was like, if you get that down, you're generating extra cards if he does move to, the grassland at some point. He'll have, he'll have cards defeated, and PP Man's got the killdeer, so you don't really worry about feeding cards to a guy with a killdeer generally. But I'm glad he got the bush tit down.
Plan is keeping the kingbird here. It doesn't I don't think that helps him at all.
Yeah, I mean it's.
If you look at PP Man's forest, he's already set up getting 4 food a turn, guaranteed. So there's no need for him to be playing any more forest birds. I would have trashed that kingbird 3 turns ago.
Yeah, I'm not real sure myself either. I mean, is he maybe? Yeah, I honestly I don't know.
Is he choking? What's going on here? I don't
know. Is there vomit on his sweater already? Mom's spaghetti, on the surface. He's nervous.
Yeah. There was a bonus card just for drawing all of the tuck and lay birds in the deck. I think Flan would have gotten it at this point.
Oh, maxed that out instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Here's the kingbird.
Bye-bye.
But then see, you're trading the kingbird for the Mississippi kite, which I guess you could use with the bluebird as a double play, because he has the food for that. So that works. And then the kite's got the bacon nest. What's
yes.
Basket, bacon, platform.
Bacon. No,
that's the one.
Nope, it's a bacon nest.
Okay. Yeah. So that's that for the end of round, but he's already winning that. So I don't know why you would go for the kite with that.
So the kite, right, like you're saying, if he does a bluebird kite play, I mean, if you look at it, that becomes a 6-point turn, right?
Yeah.
So that's fine, and it's only the one food, and then obviously keep the horned owl, because that's going to be, that gets into the minimum on the forester, so that becomes an 11-point bird after you net out the egg.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I get why he's holding on to the kite here.
Yeah. I just horned lark.
OP lark.
Hey, he doesn't actually have the cards to feed the lark though. He's getting no net gain on cards. He needs another wetland bird, but he's just not drawing anything.
How many birds does PP Man? Does he only have 2 in the grassland? I've been paying no attention to PP Man whatsoever.
I think he got 2, yeah.
Okay.
The issue is PP Man's just not making progress. He's taking actions, obviously, but there's no birds being played, there's no tucking really going on. And he's not drawing anything important enough to, like, make it a big deal, so... Yeah. I think I'm a little biased towards Flan, but... we gotta... I don't know. The Night Heron's good in terms of points. Like, that's 2 big point bombs in the wetlands, but you really don't get any usage out of the power. I guess that's not the reason he's playing it.
I mean, if he's gonna draw a couple cards there to tuck and get a piece of food in the same turn, I suppose. I mean, I'm just trying to jump into his headspace.
Yeah. He's got no tucking birds in the grassland, though, so... I guess maybe you can abandon the killdeer here in favor of your wetlands, because, like... I'd say if you look at PP Man's grassland, but we can't see it, so... Got killdeer and... something.
And the black-chin hummingbird, yeah.
Black-chinned hummingbird. So, like, honestly, you're getting, I think, equivalent points on your wetlands, maybe. Like, if your ibis succeeds, that way you're getting whatever food you want. And you can sort of just jump back and forth between the 2 of them. But, like, I don't know. It's... PP Man has good birds down, but I just don't see a cohesive structure, really, which is something you can't get in every game.
Right, yeah, I mean, you are, to, some extent at the mercy of the cards.
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
I mean, if you're talking about comparing, right, like he gets, he nets out 2 eggs, 2 cards, and a cherry, which would also give 1 to Flan if he's concerned about that, versus, in the grassland versus in the wetland, he is tucking a card, so he gets a point for that, and then is spending an egg, but he gets to get a specific food from it. But a lot of these birds that, they might be looking to play, these big point birds, like, you're gonna have to get food. You gotta spend money to make money, right? So
yeah. I think Flan's getting a lot of points off of those tuck and lay birds, though. I mean, just being able to run that is impressive.
Especially I mean,
filling up spots.
Yeah, I mean, you figure you're getting to look at 3 cards, and so he's already got 3. So okay, you can look at 3, tuck the worst 3, and get 3 points there. Get 3 points from the eggs, and then minus an egg, you get a piece. So you get 5 points plus, or you get 3 points, 2 eggs, and a piece of food, and a partridge in a pear tree. Actually, the partridge in the pear tree is in the European expansion, right? So
yeah, I'm not familiar with the European expansion because I don't actually own the board game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the partridge, actually, I don't know which
when it comes out. Just
well, that'll be soon, Elsie, but in air quotes.
Soon. At some point.
Yeah. That's
it will
like
be
the
coming
most.
Out at some point.
Yeah, it's like the most. I think they had Lumberg from Office Space write that thing. Like, yeah, it's gonna be coming out soon.
Yup. Well, I mean, if you put a set date on it, then that just stresses everybody out. And then if you have to push it back, people get mad. If you set an internal deadline and you just don't tell anybody about it, then nobody knows when you go over it.
Yeah, no, and I get it. Like, imagine if they did that with other stuff. Like, imagine if they did, it's like you see the trailer for, for Batman, and it's like coming soon. Like, once you kind of get close to the date, like, you got to stop saying soon and start saying date.
Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial here. I like this Goldfinch play. Because in one turn, PP Man is just switched from a bunch of random food to the exact food he needs to play the Trumpeter Swan for this end of round goal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I believe Flan has gone this entire game without drawing another tuck and lay. Like another tuck and draw bird. Because that is just incredible to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, the coot is one of them, right? I mean, but they're...
Yeah.
What else do you have that can go in the wetlands, right? You've got the barn swallow. You've got...
Barn swallow, violet green swallow, purple martin. I think there's one more I'm forgetting, but...
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking the robin can't go there.
Yeah, the robin can't go in the wetlands.
No. It's
mainly the swallows. Yeah, I think that's all of them. We're gonna get dragged in chat in about 30 seconds.
Oh, Elsie, I'm not sure if you've been listening to anything I say, but I obviously don't care if I get dragged in chat.
Yeah.
I threw caution to the wind a long time ago in my life.
Someone in chat is saying that this is a solid end game for Flan, and I gotta say that that was a great pull on the bonus card. Wildlife Gardener max points.
Nice
Kinda
little
compensates for the... Yeah, I guess
nice little 10-point Vireo.
Yeah, because he can draw cards twice, get 3 points every time, and get the food off of the fish crow. And that'll give him enough exactly to play the Horned Owl, which will get him up to points on Forester. So, yeah, I think this is a good endgame for Flan.
And you see the way that they set it up on the last turn, where you put it's okay with having the Grackle full right now, because he's got a space on the bush jet, space on the blackbird, and then he can spend the egg off the Grackle for the last rodent, so that he's not missing out on any eggs.
No, this is perfect.
Yeah. Once you get with those tuck and lay type engines, or any full tuck or resembling a full tuck engine, right? You've always got to make sure that you're managing your egg spaces.
Yeah.
And Flan, of course, who is the godfather of the full tuck, is well versed in it.
Don't say that where Motherlove can hear you. Or if we've got Alex in chat watching this later on. No, I think this is an interesting full tuck just from a strategy perspective. Somebody's got to ask Flan about this in the endgame wrap-up, because, being able to make this successful is really impressive, just in terms of egg and time management.
Yeah. Well,
and you see those speed running strats right here, because he's just like click, 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 done.
Yeah.
And PP Man is gonna skip it, I'm guessing.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. Goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Did I get it right? Was that the line?
Yes,
Oh,
vaguely.
look at this. Okay, I got to use the right pronoun.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I was
Well,
not expecting that to score as high as it did. It's amazing.
yeah, no, well done. I mean, well done both, but Flan was really able to make the most of the the card draws and the extra food and everything. It was yeah, it was
Yeah.
quite a good setup to be able to.
PP and deafened, so I don't know if we'll be able to get him back. But if Flan wants to hop on for a little post-game talk, hello, Flan.
I can't tell you how happy I am to have got full tuck on stream. It's such a good feeling.
No, that was a beautiful engine that you got set up. I was skeptical about how many points you were really going to get off of it with only the tuck and lays, but
Yeah.
I know the one thing that Groove and I and everybody was talking about was skipping that coot.
Yep. That was a bit of a risky play. I could have taken it, and I think you're right. Like having too many tuck and lays, like you see at the end. I was drawing 3 cards, but I was tucking 3 cards as well, so I had to be quite careful that I had enough cards to actually play. Yeah, I did think about going for the coot. I think it was one of those where my opponent left it, so I thought, okay, well, if I leave it, maybe they will think I've already got one that I'm going to play, and then they'll leave it again. So it was a bit of a gamble. I think it would have
exactly what you said, Elsie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, called it.
It would have disrupted my flow too much. I think if I'd had to spend another turn, I would have missed the end of round goal as well. So we would have ended up tying, and then it would have just taken a couple more turns to get enough eggs to actually get that coot down. So yeah, it was a risk, but
Yeah.
I don't regret leaving it.
It worked out well.
When was that?
You had the kingbird in your hand for like 3 tuck cycles, and you kept it in your hand and you were tucking other birds.
Yeah, well, it was a boldness, so I wanted to at least keep it because, like, I had the grackle and the blackbird and the thrush at that point as well, but I was going to fill up on boldness spaces really quickly, and I thought, it's one food. It was a cherry as well, and I was getting loads of free cherries from the hummingbird. So I thought, if I absolutely have to get something down, just to at least, help not lose out on the free eggs. Yeah, it wasn't like the kind of bird I really wanted to play, but yeah, when you're drawing enough, you can afford to keep one as like a backup, and I was drawing so many cards that eventually I drew something better. So
yeah, Flan, I'm kind of curious too. Like, how come you didn't pick up the sandpiper? Because at the time, you didn't have the bush tit at the time, and I thought, well, that could be a nice card here, especially if for some reason you did need to shift into the grassland, like you had, a lot of tuck and lay birds that you could have made work with that. So
yeah, no, I think I might have seen every single tuck and lay card in the deck. Like I drew the dick sissel, I drew the white-throated swift, I drew like whatever the other blackbird is.
Brewer's blackbird. Yeah,
I drew basically every single bird. So yeah, at one point I think there was the sandpiper, and then there was another draw a card bird that came up, and I thought, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough cards to tuck here, and that was before the bush tit. And yeah, like when you see your opponent has a killdeer, you can afford to throw cards around a bit more, but I don't know. I thought I could make it work, and then the bush tit appeared, and yeah, that sort of forced my hand, I guess.
Since we've got PP Man back, can I ask what happened with that killdeer in the last game? Just luck of the draw or lack thereof?
Pretty much. I didn't know what to do with the birds that were coming up, and as far as digging for out of the top of the deck, didn't really get too much. So yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, I think if you'd managed to get hold of even just one of the tuck and lay cards, like even the ones that I played, the Blackbird and the Bush Tit, those would have been nice. But I saw like at least 3 more, and when I saw them, I was thinking, well, they don't work for me. But actually, that was exactly the kind of card you needed. I could tell you were struggling as soon as that Goldfinch came down. Like, what was it? End of round 3, start of round 5, or start of round 4. I thought, yeah, if that's the best card that you've been able to draw from the deck, then probably not had the best luck there.
Yeah, it was hard going with that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, good game though. Yeah.
Absolutely, good games.